It's a Tuesday afternoon here in Nashville, Tennessee. Light is running out, and it feels a lot later than it is. Normally at this time of the week I'd be setting up to go and do a double downtown and play for the next 8 hours. But I'm not. The shifts are off, and that's because it's slow season. Slow season has officially arrived. A lot of gigs are off for a lot of people. A lot of us have gone from many shifts and weeks where we can barely breathe to too much time on our hands. The disparity between the two lifestyles can be a really hectic change, and it can be really difficult for some to manage. For me, it usually causes quite a panic. But this year, it hasn't. In fact, this year, I'm really excited for a slow season. And although that may sound counterintuitive, I want to dig a little deeper into what I'm doing to make this slow season work for me, how it could maybe work for you, and why I'm looking forward to have some time with myself. Sorry. Sounds cool. I think one thing that's important at the start of every slow season, as you approach the end of the year, musically, socially, whatnot, is to take stock of the year. You know, how have you improved as a musician, as a person this year? Make sure to note the things that you're proud of, the achievements you've had, whether you're brand new in town or whether you've been here a while. Just understand that you have achieved this year, whether you like it or not. I guarantee if you went and watched a video of you a year ago playing versus now, you'd be like, oh man, what was I doing? And taking stock is an honest job, but it doesn't have to be a harsh one. Musicians tend to be overly critical of ourselves, especially as slow season hits, because many of us tie our self-worth into how many gigs we have or how many times the phone rings. You know, if we don't have a gig in a day, some of us freak out. Or, you know, perhaps you go and play a gig and it's not your best and they don't call you back and, you know, you hit panic stations. But as you take stock of the year, I personally write everything down. Just be kind to yourself and recognize that you are growing, and we're all continuously growing. And this is something that we all have to be in together. Take stock of your year and be proud of what you've achieved. And look at the moments where maybe you didn't achieve and you failed, and grow from those. Use those as a stepping stone towards the next set of great things that you're going to do. You know, after you've taken stock of yourself at the start, or perhaps whenever in slow season, perhaps you'll need to do this before or after, take time for your interests, for yourself, for your hobbies, for your friends, for your families, for a holiday, and for loved ones. You know, personally, I haven't had enough time to finish some projects. I've been meaning to make a meaningful YouTube video instead of just a playing short for a while, and admittedly, I've been scared to do that because I've been so busy and it's hard being vulnerable, but now I have the time and space to really think about these things and make them happen. Another thing I've been able to do is dive really back into building guitars. And that's so exciting and fun for me. You know, the hobby could be music related or not, but having something outside of just playing is really important, I think. But don't be too harsh on yourself as you find time to do these things, whether it's like playing a video game or just seeing a friend who's been on the road you haven't been able to catch up with. You know, take the time for the holidays to allow yourself to see your family, see your loved ones. Perhaps you want to work during them, that's no issue. But allow yourself a space to recharge and do your thing. Don't be afraid to say, you know, I need a week off, or I need a few days to myself, or I just want to spend the whole day working on a personal, musical, or otherwise project that I've been meaning to for a while. Don't be afraid to do these things, because you now have the time, and that's what slow season is for. Slow season, you know, it's built so we have time to do the things we need to do and we want to do. You now get given the opportunity to work on things you want instead of rushing to and from every gig. You have ample time, and whether you want to make use of it or not, that's up to you. But as I approach slow season, I think it's really important to remember that I now have time to work on the things I want to, and I have more space and freedom to be creative within my own realm that doesn't apply to my work. And I think that's just really exciting, and I'm really thankful and lucky I'm able to do so. So I know I've talked about taking stock of yourself and perhaps getting into a hobby or something different, but something I think is important, and this might just apply to me, is some personal study of my instrument that doesn't apply to work. I'm fascinated by legato techniques and chord voicings when it comes to voice leading. And now I have more time, I'm going to spend a couple hours each day digging into those things. But in a judgment-free space, not forcing myself to play only for work, but playing music purely for myself and allowing some space, like you saw at the start of the video, me to do and work on what I think I need to work on, or perhaps just what I want to work on. Allowing yourself to love and perform music purely out of gratitude, and with every note playing being for intention, not playing music because it pays a bill. I find during slow season I'm able to find my love of music again. Not that I lost it, but more than ever I'm able to hone in on the fact that I live and breathe to play music and listen to it, and I devour it, and I'm always listening to new things and trying to find that new sound or find a way to approach the sound that's in my head. I just think that's so exciting that now I get gifted more time to do that. As scary as it can be, it's also so great, and I can't wait to play now and then perhaps at the end of slow season see the two little things that I've focused on, which are currently just a seed in a flower pot, see if they've blossomed into a flower, or maybe they've just sprouted by the end of this slow season. Okay, also, I got that little lick. So, look, in conclusion, slow season doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's all how you frame it. It's all how you work to make slow season do what you want it to do for you. Don't make slow season work you. You work it. Take time, take inventory of yourself, work on things you want, spend time with loved ones, see your friends. Take a moment to breathe and recharge. Take time to work on the things that you think you need to better yourself as a musician, or take time to go fishing, or just go for a walk. Nashville's not a winter town, we all know that. But, in this period of hibernation, we have the greatest opportunity to practice or to work on musical endeavors that we want. It's not just slow for Broadway people, it's slow for everyone. And I think the fact that we're all in this together means you don't have to panic. I'm notorious amongst my friends for panicking each and every slow season. I lost gigs, man, it's all over, I'm moving to Australia. I'll sell all my favorite gear for nothing and get out of here and quit. But this year I'm not doing that. This year I'm welcoming slow season with open arms, and I'm ready to venture into it. More excited to get closer and closer to the ideal vision of myself that I dream of every day as a musician, as a person. So look, as I always say, reach out if you need anything. If you want to talk about slow season, hit me up. Heck, if you just want to grab coffee and talk about your year, I'm all ears. I want to hear all about it. Slow season is here to work for you if you're willing to let it. So be good, and I'm going to be doing this a lot more. I struggled with feeling vulnerable enough and brave enough to make a video again, as stupid as that sounds, but here I am. And I'll make something again soon. Cheers. Felt good.
I like that.
Cool.